don't think there's anything more important than getting kids out on the farm. Classrooms are great environments for some, but not for everyone. And so being out here in nature, learning about all sorts.
So in school, you just learn about farms and books. But actually, when you come here, you can see it with your own eyes. Not just hearing it, not just reading it, but you can see it with your own eyes and you can smell it as well.
When you go to farms, it's really great, and it's better if you actually go and see instead of just going to your classroom. You actually learn more than just listening. You can actually see what it's really like.
So here on the farm we can cover all sorts of elements of the curriculum. We can cover geography, biology, chemistry, maths for sure,
so much counting.
English. We can look at description.
Count the sheep every morning. Have they escaped? Is there still some in the field? How many? Instantly, it's just descriptive language. What can you see around you? How does that differ to their regular environments where they wake up, where they go to school? And just being outside, it's so mindful and it's so refreshing, and it's just beneficial in so many ways. Mental health, well-being. And some of the children we have here on the farm have never been on a farm before, or never even been outside running through a field before. So to give those children that kind of experience and opportunity, it's really beneficial. Yeah, and hopefully what they learn here on the farm they'll take away into their lives at the moment and push through to their adult lives as well, putting thought into where their food comes from, the decisions that they're making and the impact that they can have on the environment. Yeah, definitely.
When children come to the farm, it helps us learn about the environment and climate change.
Coming to the farm today has been such an amazing opportunity for the children. It's brought all their learning to life. They've been able to see the different things that they wouldn't see in the classroom, meet the animals, have a go at grinding corn, seeing the hedgerows, learning about how their habitats are so good for the environment. So it's been really enjoyable, and it's really nice to see how the children are embracing it and loving the learning opportunity that this farm has given them, and it's great, and they've just had a really good time.
The farm's really nice because you get to see loads of animals, alpacas, chickens and cows, and you get to do wheat grinding and you get to go on loads of walks.
We saw a really big male pig and lots of little piglets, and they were really nice to see.
The farmers also showed us about the hedges and why they planted them, and we had a little look under the hedges and talked about what animals might live there, like birds or like badgers underneath.
We've really enjoyed our day here today. We've learnt lots of different things, haven't we, Freya?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've seen lots of different animals, and it's really great that we get this opportunity. And it helps with your learning, doesn't it, about what's going on with climate change and the animals and how the crops grow.
Yeah.
And we've just had a fantastic time. Thank you.
I think the farm twinning that is part of NSAT has been really beneficial to not only the staff, but more importantly the children. I can really see how the children use their experiences to really slow down and sort of connect and live in the moment, and it really helps with self-regulation and understanding the interdependency between human beings and nature. And doing so, we can link that to climate change, which I think is really important for children in our future.
So, as a parent and a member of staff at NSAT, I've noticed that the farm twinning project has offered children, including my own, opportunities to develop themselves outside of the classroom.
The benefits that we are seeing of our children being outdoors, learning from nature, learning from farmers, has just been incredible for their well-being. And the information and the knowledge that they gather on one of these days when they are outdoors, learning from the environment is just so incredibly beneficial, and they bring that back in and they link it into the curriculum and the knowledge and their science and their geography and the history lessons that they are learning in the classroom as well. We can see the impact that getting outside, learning from each other in nature is having on the relationships with each other, their personal well-being, the joy that we see on their faces as they get to touch and explore nature is just lovely, and it's it's such an incredible part of our curriculum.
These hands-on experiences bring our classroom topics to life, particularly in science when we think about life cycles, habitats, nutrition, and in geography when we look at land use, seasons, environmental impact. Even in subjects like design technology and when we think about food production.
My favourite thing about the farm was when we got to feed all the animals, and that was like so much fun.